Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hearts already. Let's turn this around. There I am. So, I'm so glad to be on. Hi. So, I had a whole plan today, because I was on my scope-a-thon. I sit on a yoga ball so that I can engage my core, which is why you may see me bouncing every once in a while. Anyway, I started on this spiritual conversation with my daughter, and then I sent you a Facebook request yesterday. Oh, that's right, I got it. I think I accepted it already, didn't I? Yes. So she and I started talking spiritually and about manifesting, and then my son, who is 20, he came in, and I was like, damn, I should have, is LaMeel your real name? Yes, my first name is actually Kim Say, and my middle name is LaMeel. But because my company, I named my company LaMeel, I have it that way. So yes, that is my birth name on my birth certificate. So anyway, we got sidetracked, and I was teaching them about using kinesiology and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, darn it, I should have just been periscoping this. It could have been one big long periscope. But anyway, I wanted to share the affirmation of the day with you guys because I thought it was, yes, I thought it was awesome. And I thought I was so proud of myself, like prepping and everything. But anyway, can you guys read this? Da, 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 da. Let me see if I back out. I am working on my lighting, so hopefully I won't look so discolorated. I don't know. Can you read it? Yes. Okay, so the affirmation of the day is, what I want is done on a vibrational level. So if you say that to yourself out loud, what I want is done on a vibrational level, and you keep repeating that to yourself, you really start to feel good about what you're asking for, what it is you're working towards manifesting. And I am a big Abraham Hicks reader. I love their books. I love listening to them. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, HKSR photo. So what I've done is I created a Periscope page on my website so that, like yesterday, I was talking about, yo, how you doing? Yesterday I was talking about vibration. I think I talked about vibration during manifesting, as well as when I talked to angels, and somebody asked me, like, where can I get that chart from? Things like that. So when I start to reference things, what I'm going to do is put it on this page, and then you can go there and download it for free, and any videos or anything that I'm suggesting that you guys take a look at least you'll be able to access it. And you can access it at lameel.com/periscope. I'll write it down. And then that way you don't really have to wait for my interns to turn these scopes into blog posts before you get, can you see that? lameel.com/periscope. And then that way you don't have to wait for them to become blog posts to actually get the information. So, and I'm going to show you what the page looks like. Here we go. Right, so there, it's the top of the page, and then we'll see how coordinated I am, right? Okay, so it's your free download. So for yesterday, you see right there the vibrational charts. You can actually download them and get a copy. And I have 3 different charts in that PDF that will download for you, and that's yours. And I'll do this for each day. For whatever reason, my buttons are not working. So here's the affirmation of today. What I want is done on a vibrational level. And I think this video is so awesome. I put it here so that you can actually link to it as well. But I'm going to play it. Let me turn the sound up, because it's awesome. Hopefully I'll turn some of you guys into Abraham Hicks lovers like myself. Okay, is it working? No. Because I'm not as smart as I think I am here. Let's see. Yes, please use the speakers. It's still not playing. Isn't that crappy? Do I have it on mute? And I know anybody coming in is probably like, what in the world? That is what it is. I have this video on mute.
It's done, it's done. And the reason...
I'm going to start it over because this is about our affirmation for today. All right, there we go. Brilliance at work.
Say with us, what I want is done on a vibrational level. It is. What I want is done on a vibrational level. What I want is done on a vibrational level. I ask for it, and it is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. That's why he's saying, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. It's done. It's done. My lover is there. My money is there. My good feeling body is there. My recovery has taken place. My abundance is there. My clarity is there. My stability is there. My vitality is there. My flexibility is there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. And the only reason that I want to talk about it is not to make it happen, because it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I don't have to make anything happen. It's done. It's done. It's done. I don't have to make it happen. It's done. It's done. It's done. I talk about it because I like talking about it. I talk about it because it feels good to talk about it. I talk about it because talking about it is natural to me. I talk about what's done. It's done. It's done. I talk about what's done. It's done. I talk about what's done. It's done. I talk about what's done because talking about what's done causes me to feel good as I'm talking about what's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I like to think about it. I like to talk about it. I like to bask in it. I like to concentrate. But don't do any of these processes to make something happen. It's done. It's done. It's done. Don't do them to make them happen. Don't do them even to get it. Don't do it even to get there. It's done. 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 You are in your physicalness. You are so insignificant in relationship to what's done. It's done. Do you realize the world you are creating? Do you see your vibrational escrow? We do. It's done, and it's magnificent, and it's done, and it's magnificent. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Now talk about it because it feels good to talk about it, because it doesn't need more work. You don't need the clarity in order to make it happen. It's done. You don't need the conversation. You don't need the processes to make it happen. It's done. Good. Let's not get the job done. Let it be done. Let's let it be done by the natural laws of the universe. Let's let it be.
So it is on the site. If you go to LaMeel.com and /Periscope, and you can actually get the link to that video. But that is our affirmation for today. What I want is done on a vibrational level. I don't know why the tip of my nose is itching like crazy. And my daughter is in here. Everybody say hi to Diana. She's the first one I've done that she's been in on. And so if you're into fit and fabulous style, you need to follow Diana. She's got some amazing stuff about getting healthy, losing weight, things like that. She's got an amazing business. So that's our affirmation for today. You know, we ask for things, and I had a wonderful experience, although I was agitated at first. I was in somebody's Periscope, right? And so she was like, I am not going to do this teaching and share this information with you guys unless I have a certain number of people in the room. So you need to get to sharing on Twitter and to your other Periscope people to come and join us, because I'm offering you a great deal of valuable content, and I need a certain number of people in the room to make it worthwhile for me. Okay, I don't have the kind of following to pull that off, but so people are sharing, and I always watch her, so I always go in, I share immediately, and I give her the hearts and what have you. And she was annoyed that there were people in the room who hadn't given one heart. And I mean, and usually she does give amazing content. She even gave me a free book yesterday, which was absolutely wonderful. It was called Speedwell. Awesome book. So anyway, she says, I'm not going to do this unless we have a certain number of people. And I hit the Twitter and I was like, okay, I waited like 15 minutes and people weren't sharing. So I went to retweet it, right? And Twitter says, no, you've already done this and it's a duplicate. And it hit me. It was like, that is so much like when we are trying to manifest things, right? We keep asking, we keep asking, we keep asking. And the very fact that we keep asking means that we are not actually in vibrational alignment with what it is that we're asking for, because we don't believe that it's coming, which goes back to how to manifest in 48 hours. You can't keep asking. You ask. You tell them, I need it by this day. You know, I need it done. And you're open to however it is brought to you. And sometimes you're going to be given, you know, divine inspiration and ideas, and you're going to go and you're going to take those guided actions to help bring that to you. But you have to know that it's already done, right? Because you asked for it. So the only thing that needs to happen now, yeah, you got it. The only thing that needs to happen now is you put yourself in vibrational alignment with it. And that was part of my conversation with the kids today. It was about, you know, my kids are master manifestors, whether it's good or bad, they can manifest. But you don't need to keep asking. You've got to get to the point where I've asked. You know, like when you order something, you know, if I order some clothes, I may check on the status of when it's going to be delivered, but there's no question in my mind that it's coming because I've already paid for it. I've already ordered it. And so when you're manifesting, you have to know I've already asked for it. It's done. Now I just need to do the things that I'm guided to do so that I can receive it. So it's just like when I get online and I order it, right? I know it's coming. And I may need to check on it. I may need to make sure that I'm home on that day to sign for it, but it's coming. I just need to do the things I need to do to bring it, to bring it in. So I will be doing a couple of more Periscopes today. Hello. Never wear the same thing. Right. You're ready. That's awesome. And my Periscopes from yesterday. Hey, Rob. Y'all know each other. You know, they're only up for 24 hours, but you can actually catch me on Catch Me. You can catch the replays, and then I do have someone that's going to transfer them over to my YouTube page, which is LaMeel Inc. is my YouTube channel, so you'll be able to catch them all there, and we'll kind of make sure they're in order, and we'll have the links below them. So that you can access everything. But you need to know whatever you're asking for, whatever, as long as you're very, very clear. Remember, how you doing? I love that. Anyway, as long as you're very clear about what you're asking for and when you want it, the next, you've got to believe it's done. And you need to put yourself in that vibrational alliance for receiving what it is, in your Wendy Williams voice, for receiving what it is that you're asking for. So I will be back in a few minutes. Yesterday I promised I would show my gratitude jar, and so I'm going to do that. My next Periscope will be about being thankful and how I do that, and you know, share an idea and challenging you guys to join me in that, because it is definitely life-changing, and even my children do it. And it's a little bit different than a book, which I used to do, because I like to see it, looking forward to that. So yeah, I'll be back in just like 15 minutes or so, if that long. And it is definitely life-changing. I'm trying to share with you guys the things that have made my life so wonderful and kind of helps me stay at a higher level of vibration and get back in alignment when I have really shitty days, because, you know, that happens. So thanks so much for joining. Remember to go to LaMeel.com/Periscope, and you can download the vibrational chart. You can see the affirmation for the day, and you can definitely check out that amazing video and hear the rest of it, because I didn't play it all. And you're going to love it. If you can, follow Abraham Hicks. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you shortly.